So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the match reaction. Manchester United 1, Luton Town 0. Once again, we've got the job done. Back-to-back 1-0 wins. First against Fulham and then Luton today. And I know who my man of the match is. It's every single fan who had to endure 90 minutes of that football. That's my man of the matches today because that was a horrible watch. But as I mentioned in the preview, it was never going to be 3-0, 4-0 like it should be. Realistically, we should be winning this type of game 3 or 4-0, but it was never going to be that way. I said in the preview, it's going to be another game where we get a scrappy goal, and this time it was Victor Lindelof coming up clutch for us, and that was a player we thought was not going to start today's game. As the Ten Hag and Rafael Varane situation goes on and on, he did come on off the bench, but, you know, if Lindelof's getting ahead of him as well, as Johnny Evans, then what does that say? Is he going to be off to Saudi sometime soon in the window, in the next January transfer window? I'm not too sure, but that's not good. That's another problem that we have at Manchester United. Højlund went off injured today again due to his hamstring issue, which again, I hope is a speedy recovery. It didn't look good though. Off the ball as well, just went down. Strange, but again, he still waits for a goal, but he should have had that today. He should have been scoring that first chance, which he had another header as well. He's just not going in for him at the moment, and it's unlucky because he's doing everything right, but finding the net, and I'm sure it will come. And when one comes, it'll get another, it'll find two, and it will start getting more and more goals for us, so that we just got to hope that he finds the first one sometime soon. But we have an international break coming up. Christian Eriksen as well went off injured. Our injury list, oh my God, it goes on and on. I saw someone, I think he did something in his notes, certain times this season that everyone's been injured in the side. And there was about 15 odd players. So we have more issues going on. So luckily, the international break is coming now. So maybe we can have a few more players back for the game against Everton. But yeah, we got the job done, but again, it was just horrible to watch. 3 o'clock on a Saturday. It's not what you want to do at the moment, watching this team on the weekend. But, you know, the goal was good. Victor Lindelof, again, really happy for him. Played a really good game today. I thought Mason Mount had a decent game when he came on due to Eriksen's injury. But again, it was ups and downs like it has been this season. A few really positive signs. A few times we had quick feet, really good decision making. But then he would lose the ball so quickly in silly places and give Luton's chances. It's just things like that which, you know, he needs to really work on. Anthony came on, I think, with like 40 minutes to go. Played okay. Better decision making, but again, just trying to do too much at times. And we've been talking about it so much with Anthony. That's his problem. He just complicates things so much. Like when the shot's on, it's never really a good opportunity when he does shoot. He should pass it. But when there's a good opportunity for him to shoot, he ends up passing it. It's so strange with Anthony. But yeah, when he came on, he was all right. Garnacho looks bright. He was only our only bright spark in the first half. He came off in the second half. Rashford again. There was a chance that Rashford had in the second half, where last year Rashford would have absolutely buried that chance which he had today, and he hit it straight at the keeper. It just says it all. Martial came on, but again, is there any hope for him at the moment? I'm not too sure. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. But we got the win, and that's the main thing. Back-to-back wins, 4 points off the top 4. We criticise these players, and rightly so, because we know at the moment the only way this team's going to win is by a 1-0 win. Is by a 1-0 and finding a scrappy goal. Not because our forward line's firing, not because we're looking good, not because we're playing sparkling football. It's literally just because we are hanging on for moments. And it is concerning because is there really a direction for the future? I don't see it. I don't see it. And I'm talking about this. These wins are not sustainable. Because once you come up against a City, a Liverpool and Arsenal, we're going to get battered. Because we're giving teams chances. And luckily for us, Fulham couldn't score last weekend. And luckily for us, Luton were crap today going forward. But against a better team, we're getting battered. And Ten Hag could be in some serious trouble if you get battered again. So it's not looking good like for the future. And most of those players are Ollie players, if you think about it, and we're back where we were under him in a way. Finding ways, scrappy goals, hanging on. you know what I mean? It's just not nice to watch. It's not really good. It's not sustainable. And it's not what we want to see as Manchester United fans, considering what we saw last year. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. But I'm just happy. I'm happy we got the win. That's the main thing for me. Just getting the 3 points, getting the job done, and we done that. So the team going into the game, Onana, Dalot, no Wan-Bissaka. Apparently he was ill, but that could be another injury. You're not too sure at the moment with his club. So he was out. So it's Dalot, Reguilon was back, Lindelof and Maguire. We've talked about the Varane situation. Not looking good for him, but he did come on off the bench. Which again, if you're not liking a player, you don't really do that, do you? So I'm not too sure what's going on there. McTominay, Eriksen, Bruno, Garnacho, Rashford and Højlund. That was the team going into the game. Again, no complaints from me. I would have liked to see Varane. But other than that, Amrabat's not really making a good, a good argument for him to be in the squad. So it was fair. McTominay's been playing well. Eriksen's been playing well. He's our creative spark in this team as well. So I was happy with the team. And the first half was just really, really boring. Like, it was just Manchester United possession. Manchester United struggling to break down a low block and not really creating many chances. And when we did, they were chances we were firing over the bar, chances we were wasting, making the wrong decisions, etc. So it was a hard watch in the first half, and you're thinking, surely it can improve in the second half. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It's the exact same picture as the first half. Manchester United getting possession. Maybe Luton would get a few more chances, but we had the possession and we couldn't break down Luton. And Rashford got in behind for our goal. A lovely whipped cross into the centre. It deflected. It bobbled up, and Victor Lindelof was there to score his 4th goal for the club. Not too sure how many it is now, but I heard a stat on there. It's 4th goal for the club, so I'm happy with him. Really good finish. Right place at the right time, and we needed him today. We're needing moments, and luckily he came up for us this time. So I wonder who'll be getting the moment next time against Everton. Hopefully we'll get a few more goals as well. But yeah, that was the team going into, and yeah, it's not much to talk about really, other than we got the win. A few players played well. We saw some improvements from some players. But yeah, again, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. International break now, which again is a good thing, because hopefully we can get a few players back, as I mentioned. But again, back-to-back wins, back-to-back 1-0 wins. You can't really complain about it. There are things to criticise. There are things to complain about if you want to, because rightly so, we're not seeing what we need to be seeing at the moment. But the manager's getting the wins, and that's all that matters. He's finding a way, so we can't really criticise him at the moment. But it needs to be much better, and I'm saying that every single week, and we're still not seeing any improvement. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. But player ratings. Onana, another clean sheet for him this season. I don't know how many it is now, but he's racking them up very, very slowly. He had a good game. Didn't really make or have to make too many good saves today. So I'll just give him a basic 7. I thought it was alright, to be fair. Really, really good. Dealt with what he needed to. Commanding, was shouting at his players. You know, just what you want to see. So I'm going to give him a 7. Maguire and Lindelof are both going to get a 7 as well. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As I mentioned, I say it every week, I don't want him to be playing, but when they are, they're brilliant. And Erik ten Hag is getting rewarded for putting his trust into these players by good performances, and that's what you want to see at the end of the day. So I'm happy for both of them, especially Lindelof today. Defensively, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Going forward as well, I mean, not going forward, but he scored our goal today. A goal today, so I can't really complain by that. Yeah, really good. Up there with my man in the match, to be fair. Lindelof, really good today. Dalot, we'll give him a 6 again. Just too many silly little mistakes that's in his game at the moment. We saw it in the Copenhagen game, lost his man, ended up them scoring. And again, just blind passes from him today, giving away the ball. Defensively was all right, to be fair, but it's just those lapses in concentration, which Dalot has at the moment, which are affecting us. So he just needs to brush up on those things. But for me, then I give him a 6. And then Reguilon, 7 as well. Thought he was brilliant today. Going forward, he tries his heart out, that guy. And you can't, moan about it, because he's playing for a contract at this club. You can clearly see it. He wants it. He's trying his best out there, and he's putting in good performances. And that's what you want. He's one of the only few players you can say out there that is trying his best, or every time he plays. So yeah, we're going to give him a 7. McTominay will give a 6 as well. Thought he was good today. Should have scored, to be fair. He had a header, which nowadays you expect McTominay to put away with the way he's scoring his goals. But yeah, done all right. Again, while he's playing, I want him to play well. Again, no Casemiro. He's still injured, so he needs to be playing well to fulfill his spot. So I'm going to say, yeah, solid 6 today. Eriksen, I'm going to give him a 5. It was an okay game, but it was just average today from Eriksen. Came off with an injury, which again, did not look good. Off the ball as well, which again, those are the worst ones when no one's near you and you just fall over. You kind of twist something, so I don't know what that is. I'm sure we'll know soon. So Eriksen for me gets a 5. Bruno, we're going to give him a 6 as well. Wasn't his best of performances today, but he was trying his hard. Defensively, he was getting back. He was being that leader. He was being that captain. And again, we managed to get through the game, haven't we? So I'm going to give Bruno a solid 6. Højlund, I'm going to give him... We'll give him a 6.5 today, to be fair. Didn't get his goal, which again, frustrating because he had the chances today that you expect him to be scoring with the way he's scoring goals in the Champions League. But it's just not coming from right now. It's so unfortunate because, as I mentioned, everything he's doing on the pitch is brilliant. It is his movement. Yeah, every time he picks up the ball, he's making the right decisions. He's getting to the right spots. He just can't find the goal at the moment. So for me, Højlund gets a 6.5. Rashford, again, give him a 6 as well. Should have scored. But again, are you slowly seeing improvements in this game? I'm not too sure, really. I don't know what to make of his performance today. Again, he just looks void of any confidence. And that's the sad bit about it. So for me, Rashford gets a 6. And then Garnacho, for me, gets a 7. Was our only bright spark in the first half. Came off. But, you know, you're getting good, solid performances. Consistent things from him recently. So I'll give Garnacho a solid 7 as well. Anthony came on. We'll give him a 5. When Mount came on, I thought he was good. So I'm going to give him a 6.5. And Martial would give a 4. Pretty poor. But overall, guys, let me know your thoughts down. Varane, I'm going to give Varane a 5. Did alright. So, yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. It's a win. It's another one. It's back-to-back wins. You know, 4 points from the top 4. Can you really complain? You can, but I'm not going to because there's the only positive signs we're getting is that we're winning games. And that's what you want, really, isn't it? It's a points business. You want to win games. You want to get points on the board. And that's what we're doing, guys. So let me know your thoughts down below. Please smash a like. Please subscribe to the channel. But anyway, guys, that's me done. And I'll see you guys later. My man of the match is Victor Lindelof. But it's really the fans for watching that game for 90 minutes, if you did. But yeah, guys, that's me done. See you guys later. Goodbye. Enjoy your international break.